Hello there, I'm Brad Barton and welcome to 1.21 Geekawatts, an extremely low-tech look at the 1.21 most interesting stories in geek pop culture today. So, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has made it a partial mission to tie their TV adventures to the big screen events of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For example, when Thor: The Dark World came out, they devoted an episode to literally cleaning up the mess from the film, and then they were tracking down an Asgardian weapon, and it all tied together nicely. But the interweaving plot fallout from Captain America the Winter Soldier is much higher for our intrepid agents. The stakes are way up here this time. And this week continued a multi-part story arc, which seems to be rewriting the DNA of the show to an extent. What's also interesting, however, about the most recent episode is that it's also a big homage to Star Wars. What? Hear me out! Hear me out! Okay. Oh, and I should probably say, spoiler alert, if you've not yet watched the episode and intend to. Spoiler alert. Okay. So, as the story begins, the plane is being called back to S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters by remote. A character even mentions that they're being tractor beamed back to headquarters. Upon landing, the bad guys send a team onto the plane to find the good guys. The good guys have hidden themselves underneath the deck plates and have escaped out the ship through the floor. Coincidence? No, not yet. There's more. Did I mention, by the way, that one of the missions to go back to S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters is to rescue one of the female members of the team who's being held captive there? All right, so they get there. The group splits into two different teams to achieve their goals. One group tries the "we'll dress up like the bad guys so we can pretend like we captured you and sneak into a highly secure room" plan, just like in Star Wars. And there's even a flash drive onto which all of the secret plans are downloaded. In conclusion, Star Wars. And then Nick Fury tells Agent Coulson that he's his father. What? No, that part doesn't happen, but the rest of it does. And I think it's kind of cool. I enjoy that, but then again, I'm a Star Wars nerd, so there you go. Okay, chances are that either you or someone in your family were readers of the Goosebumps series, the 1990s series of horror stories for kids written by the incredibly prolific R.L. Stine. Now, if they hold a special place in your heart, you may be interested to know that shooting begins this Monday on the Goosebumps feature film. In the film, a young girl and her family move into a new home in a small town, and she realizes that her neighbor is none other than R.L. Stine, in the film played by Jack Black. And then it's only a matter of time before his fictional creations start coming to life. Oh my god! The movie is directed by the writer-director of Monsters vs. Aliens, which, as far as I'm concerned, is actually a good thing, because I think Monsters vs. Aliens is a pretty fun movie. You can see Goosebumps when it is released on March 23rd, 2016, unless, of course, The Wizard of Ooze gets you first. That's another Goosebumps book. Wizard of Ooze. For a brief period of time, there was actually a Goosebumps Horrorland Fright Show and Funhouse attraction at a major American theme park. For today's trivia question, I want you to identify that theme park. The answer to yesterday's trivia question, by the way, was Mr. Weatherby, and the first person who knew the correct response was Scott Fennick of Huntington, New York. Congratulations, Scott. You win my VHS copy of Batman Returns. Because seriously, I need to get rid of my VHS tapes at this point. So if you're interested, you let me know. We'll make this happen. Okay, it's a good movie. You know, it's an okay movie. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I always appreciate the chance to nerd out with you. If you enjoyed this bite-sized chunk of Geekitude, please do share it with a nerdy friend. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a nerdy second. And you can always reach out to me and let me know how you think it's going, or if you have story suggestions, or just wish to say, hello there, video boy. You can do so in the comments section or over on Twitter. I am at BradBarton72. That's all for today's 1.21 Geekawatts. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.